Hi angels, welcome to Earth Angel Energy. I'm the Earth Angel, and today I'm bringing you another general reading, and this is going to be for water signs. So this is a timeless reading. I do hope it resonates, but remember this is a general reading. So let's go ahead and get started. So I already pre-shuffled and laid out a couple cards, and then we'll get some clarifiers as well. But this energy is so nice. Like, I was so excited to share this message pretty much as soon as I got it. So, water signs. Things are looking really, really good. I do see a little bit of conflict on the top of the deck, and let's see the bottom, but I feel like this is not really impacting you. Emperor to the Empress. So I do just have to say off the bat, for some of you with the Emperor to the Empress, just because the Empress is on the bottom of the deck, if some of you are single or not connecting with someone, I do see someone who's very much a vibrational match on the horizon. I feel like this person is coming in here, someone who really wants to communicate with you, but I feel like they're not here yet because they're at the bottom of the deck. But for you specifically, water signs, things are looking really good, really, really strong. Some of you could really be working on your spiritual growth at this time and your connection with God and the divine. I feel like your angels are really, really proud of you. God is really proud of you. Ace of Swords to the Emperor, Ace of Pentacles. And he's wanting to bless you here. For some of you, I feel like there was a lot that you were having to deal with. It could be some conflict. Yeah, with the Four of Cups. There was several kind of unpleasant situations that I think that you had to overcome in the recent past. But you did an amazing job of transmuting this energy into, from the Seven of Cups to the Nine of Cups. So going maybe from some confusing, even some like not ideal situations. But I feel like you handled it in a way with grace, with courage, knowing that things were going to get better. I feel like right now you're being rewarded for your faith in the divine. With the Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, I feel like money is going to be looking really good for you. If that's been something that's been on your mind, don't worry about it. I think that things are going to increase and improve, especially if you're working hard and making good decisions here. I also feel like in your life, water signs, there's some Emperor energies in your life. This could be like boss, an older figure, father, uncle, grandfather, an older friend. It doesn't have to be someone older. It could just be someone more established, someone successful, someone with a little bit of power or sway in a situation who's going to really be reaching out to you. I'm hearing mentor. This could be in an official capacity or not. But I feel like somebody really sees your hard work. Someone sees your dedication. Someone sees your potential. Somebody wants to help you using what they know. Because they also see you as a blessing in their life as well too. I don't know if you realize this, water signs, but you've been a really big inspiration to someone that you already look up to. So if there's some like Emperor energy in your life that you look up to, you've actually reignited this person's passion for something. For some of you, I'm not gonna lie, if you talk about your spiritual beliefs or people know, you're doing important work for the divine. I'll try to articulate this as best as I can, but especially nowadays, a lot of times you'll see people who will talk about their belief in God or talk about, their belief in the spiritual, but they don't really show that through their actions. I feel like you're the opposite, where you don't really advertise it too often. I think people know your belief, but they've also seen through this beautiful kind of divine and angelic energy here. I'm seeing someone very, very tied and connected to God and the divine here, to their angels. Wow, this is fascinating. With the Seven of Cups to the Nine of Cups, people have seen you take lemons and turn them into lemonade. But in a way that it feels supernatural. I'm gonna be honest with all these aces here and the Emperor. I'm not gonna lie, some people feel like you were just sent by God to the situation, especially if there's like a new situation that you've entered and you feel like you're doing well, you feel like you're connecting well with people. But I mean, if you're an Earth Angel, you were sent by God. Empress on the bottom. King of Cups. So much love for you here. There's a lot of love around you right now. Also, now that we're kind of past like the esoteric part of the reading, which I think is very important, we can get kind of back down to earth, back down to the 3D. You're looking really, really attractive with the 7 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. And whether you know it or not, there are a lot of people who have very strong feelings for you. Page of Wands here. You're getting a lot of attention. Also, for a lot of you, you're looking like really like, I don't even want to say like young, because like you, it's your energy as well too. You're radiating a fresh energy, unchanged. 5 of Swords, 4 of Swords, and the 6 of Swords. Whoa. 5 of Swords, 4 of Swords, and the 6 of Swords. Empress. 2 of Cups. Who is the 5 of Swords, 4 of Swords, and the 6 of Swords? So we've been picking up on this as well, because the collective's energy has been really, really nice, which is unsurprising, because if you're close with God, if you're trying to radiate in that energy, things are going to go well for you in general. But that doesn't mean that you're not going to have challenges, and that doesn't mean that you're not going to have people who are in a low vibrational energy in relation to you with those swords, because all of it, 3 of Swords, third part. Okay, someone else. Judgment. Someone's like really nervous right now. Kind of going back to the Sun and the King of Swords. I'm just going to channel. Everybody knows. I am hearing like God's favorite. God loves you. Close to God. This is getting kind of intense. Water signs. It's good, but it's, yeah, 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. Someone's going through some karma right now for either what they did to you or what they did behind your back in relation to you. Five of Swords, 4 of Swords, and the 6 of Swords. 5 of Swords, defeat energy. 4 of Swords, laying it to rest. 6 of Swords, moving to calmer waters. This King of Swords individual, it could be a man, it could be a woman. It's just like a harsher energy here. This person has been enlightened on, I'm hearing the nature of you, who you are, who you're connected to, where you get your power from. This person is in a lot of regret. I think this person kind of had a bit of an ego death here, but I think this person's also very afraid. This person could be in a not great place right now, and they see that things are going quite well for you, or at least that's how it appears to this person. But if this is resonating for you, it looks like things are going very well for you. And I feel like that's just going to continue. So if you think things are going well now, just keep going. It's going to get better and better and better. This person feels like their circumstances are the complete opposite. And on top of that, something has happened in the recent past where I feel like the consensus, if people know your spiritual belief, the consensus, you're an angel. That's what I'm hearing. They're an angel. Okay. Okay, I'm definitely channeling, but I just heard someone say, prove it. Somebody like did not want to believe you were who you said you were, or this is like specifically for like people with spiritual beliefs. It doesn't have to specifically be you being an angel, but if you are a spiritual person, there was somebody in your life who like did not want to believe that it was real, that God is real, that, you know, the spiritual, the esoteric, all of that, there's substance to it. It has an impact on the real world. So many people around you did believe. I'm going to be completely honest with you. They might have even been a little bit frightened or didn't really want to say anything. But once again, if you've talked about this, I feel like most of the people around you, by watching you, by observing, by seeing your life, by seeing the way that you move, the things that you're able to do, 99% of the people around you like believed. This is really specifically, this is going to be a little bit of a longer general message, but I really want to get it out. If you're the type of person who you identify as being close with God, if you identify with being one with the divine, and people around you know that, so many people around you, I don't even think you realize, so many people around you have a renewed sense of belief and faith because of you. The way that you act, your kindness, your love, your generosity, your talent, your ability, the things you know that people don't understand how you know, but you just know. But there were others who did not want to believe, who were like fighting against this, who were waiting with the Three of Wands in reverse, waiting for that moment where they could say, ha, see, I told you it's not true. And that moment never came. Ace of Cups, the Judgment, and the Nine of Swords. Five of Cups when I split the deck. And it's an understandable feeling that this person is having, even though I don't agree with it. I can understand when you decide that you want to prove that God isn't real and then you find out that you're wrong. I'm sure that's a very, very scary experience. With all these aces. Someone is changing. I got two knights. The Knight of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and then the Death here. This person is trying to turn over a new leaf. I don't know what happened in this person's life. I feel like maybe they witnessed some things, you know, watching you, but then they also experienced some really, wow, this person experienced some really crazy things in their life recently. Once again, if you're like a spiritual person and if you feel like this is your story, I feel like this person honestly was like, you know, sometimes people are like, God, prove yourself to me. He'll prove himself to you, but like, you don't get to decide the parameters of that and what that's gonna look like. This could have even been someone who prayed for someone like you, but, you know, not with the right intentions. The Magician. They manifested this, whether they realize this or not. So let's kind of tie it back together and close it out. If this is resonating with you, and either it doesn't have to be extremely new, but I want to say within the last year or two, if you've entered some new space, met some new people, and you're a spiritual person and people know that, or suspect it even, there is one or two people in particular who I think were kind of on the cusp, or they were talking to God a lot, but it wasn't in a way where they were being humble or with any sort of like earnest intent. It was more so, you know, God, prove yourself to me, prove yourself that you exist. And at the same time, I feel like these people might have been teetering on belief for selfish reasons, you know, hoping that God was sort of like a genie in a bottle or something like that. And these people may have prayed for someone like you, or prayed for happiness, prayed for peace, prayed for prosperity, and you were part of that kind of summoning through that prayer. And I think they got a little bit more than they bargained for because they didn't accept the blessing in the way that it came. Or if you're the type of person where you're demanding an omnipotent being to prove themselves to you, you're probably not gonna like when someone comes along who is actually tapped in, who actually has that spiritual belief, and you perceive this person as being more powerful than you. So I think the conclusion of this reading, I know this was a little bit further out there and this is kind of specific, but I do hope it resonates for whoever it's supposed to resonate for. This person, these people, whoever this is who wanted to bring this conflict, were not prepared to meet someone with your power. I think instead they wanted God to just give them equivalent power because they asked for it, you know, with no intention, with no purpose for wielding that power. It's giving like a narcissistic energy. And I feel like in this environment, you've just grown and blossomed, and you are such a bright light for so many people around you. And this person is feeling really blinded by that light at this time. Anything else for water signs? Yeah, I mean, this person feels defeated, but at the same time, I think they are trying to turn over a new leaf here. The Fool, the Two of Wands, and the Page of Wands. This person wants to learn from you now, emulate you. This person's finally accepting that they're the student and you're the teacher. And whatever this is. This could be in a spiritual sense. This could be in an energetic sense. This could have even been a situation where you started something new or entered a new space, or someone just with more kind of 3D experience was in the situation. And they thought, well, because I've been here longer, I know more, I've done more in this certain arena, that I should just have authority in all aspects over a water sign. They're realizing that they're wrong here. Seven of Pentacles. 10 to the 7. So, water signs, expect to see more respect, deference. But I think it's also important for you to remember, where your power comes from, where your belief comes from, where your energy comes from. But I think you do, and I think you respect that, and I think that you maintain the balance. I think you maintain the hierarchy. In this world there isn't much hierarchy, but there is one, God. He's first and foremost, and I think you know that. And I think that you've communicated that in the most genuine, loving, and constructive way possible. And I think that you're being blessed because of that. And so you were part of this person's manifestation. You were part of this person's prayer. And I think that they're finally realizing and understanding that they don't get to control how God delivers that blessing. They just need to respect it and appreciate it and know that it's for their highest good. Wow. Slightly more spiritual, slightly more esoteric, but I do hope it resonated, water signs. This was very, very beautiful, but I'm not surprised. My collective is really, really tapped in and really close to God, so I'm so happy to be able to share a message like this. Beautiful. 2 of Cups. Also, I do have to say as well, if this resonated for you, this could have been someone that you had love for. And this person does have a renewed sense of love for you, but I think they really are reeling from... I'm just saying I fell in love with an angel. So this is you. Just know that this person is a little bit shook up. Also, I'll make a post about this as well, but if this really, really resonated for you, please check out the movie The Bishop's Wife. It's like an old 1940s Christmas movie, but it's so, so, so good. And it kind of shows that energy and kind of the push and pull that people can experience when they really do encounter an earth angel. So that's what I have for you, water signs. I do hope it resonated. If it didn't, that's okay. You can check out one of my other readings or book a personal with me. All right, thank you so much, water signs. I'm still getting used to the generals. But thank you so much once again, and until I see you next time, stay safe, stay blessed, and God bless you.